Can one person really change the course of history? As a chosen one, you're about to find out. The path ahead is fraught with challenges, each a battle that will test your resolve and shape your destiny. In this video, we'll explore the 6 crucial battles every chosen one must face on their journey to greatness. Picture yourself standing at the edge of a precipice, heart pounding, palms sweaty. The chasm before you isn't physical. It's the vast unknown of your destiny as a chosen one. This is where your first battle begins, not against some external foe, but against the most formidable opponent you'll ever face, yourself. Your mind becomes a battlefield, thoughts clashing like swords. Doubt whispers insidiously, "You're not good enough, you're not ready, you're just pretending." These words cut deep, leaving invisible wounds that ache with every step forward. But here's the thing. This inner turmoil isn't just an obstacle. It's the forge that will temper your spirit, transforming you from an ordinary person into the hero you're meant to be. Close your eyes. Imagine standing before a mirror, but the reflection keeps shifting. One moment, you see yourself as you are now, uncertain, afraid. The next, you glimpse flashes of the hero you could become, strong, confident, ready to take on the world. This battle is about bridging the gap between those two versions of yourself. Remember, even the greatest heroes had moments of crippling self-doubt. Think of Frodo Baggins, a simple hobbit tasked with destroying the One Ring. He often felt small, inadequate for such a monumental task. Yet it was in overcoming these feelings that he found his true strength. Your task is to silence the inner critic and amplify the voice that believes in you. Every time doubt creeps in, push back harder, stand taller, remind yourself why you were chosen. It's not about being perfect. It's about being willing to try, to fail, and to get back up again. This inner struggle isn't just a one-time battle. It's a war that will rage throughout your journey. Some days doubt will seem to have the upper hand, but with each victory, no matter how small, you'll grow stronger. You'll learn to trust yourself, to believe in your abilities. So, chosen one, are you ready to face your first and most crucial battle? The path ahead is challenging, but remember, the greatest heroes aren't born. They're forged in the fires of self-doubt and emerge stronger for it. Your destiny awaits. Will you answer the call? You've conquered your inner demons, but don't get too cozy. The next battle lurks in the shadows of your comfort zone, ready to trap you in a web of contentment. This fight isn't against a roaring dragon or a cunning villain. It's against the soft whisper that says, "You've done enough." Picture yourself in a lush garden. The grass is soft, the air is sweet, and everything seems perfect. But look closer. The flowers are wilting, the fruits are rotting on the vine. This garden is your comfort zone, and it's slowly dying. Now, imagine a vast, unexplored wilderness beyond the garden walls. It's wild, unpredictable, and a little scary. But it's also where true growth happens. Your mission? Break down that wall and step into the unknown. Think of your comfort zone as a rubber band. When you stretch it, it feels uncomfortable at first. But with each stretch, it becomes more flexible, able to reach further. That's what you need to do with your skills and abilities. Every day, do something that scares you a little. Learn a new skill. Take on a challenging task. Push yourself just a bit further than yesterday. It might feel uncomfortable, even painful at times, but remember, diamonds are formed under pressure. This battle isn't just about personal growth, it's about living up to your potential as a chosen one. The world needs you at your best, not just your most comfortable. Every time you choose the harder path, you're not just improving yourself. You're preparing for the monumental tasks that lie ahead. But beware. Complacency is sneaky. It disguises itself as well-deserved rest, as contentment with your progress. And sometimes you do need to rest, but don't let that rest turn into stagnation. Keep your eyes on the horizon, set new goals, dream bigger dreams. And when you reach those goals, set new ones. Your journey as a chosen one isn't a sprint, It's a marathon, and the finish line keeps moving. So are you ready to leave your comfort zone behind? The world is waiting for you to step up, to become the hero you're meant to be. The choice is yours. Stay in your cozy garden and watch it wither, or step into the wild and bloom into something extraordinary. Imagine your mind as a vast empty field. Each fact you learn, each skill you master is a seed planted in that field. But knowledge isn't just about planting seeds. It's about nurturing them, helping them grow into mighty oaks of wisdom that can weather any storm. As a chosen one, your brain is your most powerful weapon, but right now it might feel more like a rusty sword than a gleaming blade. Don't worry, every hero starts somewhere. Think of yourself as a young wizard at Hogwarts, wide-eyed and eager to learn. Every spell mastered, every potion brewed brings you one step closer to your destiny. But here's the catch. Knowledge isn't just sitting in books waiting to be found. It's hiding in the whispers of the wind, in the patterns of the stars, in the stories of those who came before you. You've got to be a detective, always on the lookout for clues. Every conversation is a chance to learn, every failure a lesson in disguise. Picture your journey as a massive puzzle. Each piece of knowledge you gain is another piece slotting into place, revealing more of the big picture. Sometimes, you'll find pieces that don't seem to fit anywhere. Don't toss them aside. Those odd bits often turn out to be the most important ones, connecting everything in ways you never expected. This battle isn't just about cramming facts into your head. It's about understanding, about seeing connections where others see chaos. It's about taking all that raw information and forging it into something new, something powerful. There will be times when your brain feels like it's about to burst, when the mountain of things to learn seems insurmountable. That's okay. Take a breath. Remember, even the mightiest oak started as a tiny acorn. Every bit of knowledge you gain, no matter how small, is bringing you closer to your goal. So, chosen one, are you ready to become a warrior of wisdom? The path ahead is long and winding, but with each step you'll grow stronger, smarter, more prepared for the challenges that await. Your destiny is calling. Will you answer with an open mind and a thirst for knowledge? You've armed yourself with knowledge, but the world isn't always ready for change. Picture yourself as a lone tree in a storm, roots deep, branches swaying against howling winds of doubt and criticism. These winds, they're the voices of those who fear the unknown, who cling to the familiar like a security blanket. But here's the thing. Opposition isn't just a roadblock. It's a whetstone, sharpening your resolve with every blow. Think of Galileo, laughed at for daring to suggest the Earth wasn't the center of the universe, or the Wright brothers, mocked for believing humans could fly. Their ideas seemed impossible until they weren't. Your mission as a chosen one might seem just as far-fetched to others. You'll hear whispers behind your back, see raised eyebrows, face outright laughter. It'll sting, no doubt about it. But remember, those who mock are often those who fear change the most. So how do you stand firm when the whole world seems to push against you? Imagine yourself as a lighthouse on a stormy coast. The waves of criticism crash against you, but you stand tall, your light cutting through the darkness. That light is your vision, your purpose. It guides not just you, but others who are lost in the storm of doubt. This battle isn't about proving others wrong. It's about staying true to your vision even when no one else can see it. It's about finding strength in your convictions and courage in your purpose. There will be days when the opposition feels overwhelming, when giving up seems easier than pushing forward. In those moments, think of all the world-changing ideas that almost never were. The light bulb, the telephone, the computer. Each faced ridicule and rejection before changing the world. Your ideas, your mission as a chosen one, they're no different. They might seem impossible now, but that's the point. You're here to make the impossible possible, to push boundaries, to challenge norms, to reshape reality itself. So stand tall, chosen one. Let the winds of opposition strengthen you, not break you. Your light is needed in this world, even if others can't see it yet. Are you ready to shine? You've faced your fears, pushed your limits, and stood firm against opposition. But now, the weight of the world settles on your shoulders. It's heavy, isn't it? Like carrying a mountain on your back. Imagine standing at a crossroads. Each path stretches out before you, disappearing into the mist. Your choices here don't just affect you, they ripple out, touching countless lives. It's like dropping a pebble in a pond, but instead of ripples, you're creating tidal waves. You might think, I didn't ask for this. And you're right. Being chosen doesn't mean you're ready. It means you have the potential to be ready. Think of Peter Parker, just a kid from Queens, suddenly gifted with spider powers. With great power comes great responsibility, right? But nobody tells you how to handle that responsibility. Some days it'll feel like too much. You'll want to run, to hide, to pretend you're just like everyone else. But you're not. You're the one who steps up when others step back. You're the one who makes the hard choices when everyone else looks away. But here's the secret. You're not alone. Every hero, every leader, every person who's ever changed the world has felt this weight. They've stood where you're standing, wondering if they're strong enough to bear it. And you know what? They were. And you are too. This struggle isn't about being perfect. It's about doing your best, even when your best doesn't feel good enough. It's about making decisions, owning the consequences and learning from them. Remember, responsibility isn't a burden. It's a gift. It's the universe saying, I trust you with this. So stand tall, take a deep breath, feel the weight on your shoulders and know that it's there because you're strong enough to carry it. You'll make mistakes. You'll doubt yourself. But with each decision, each action, you'll grow stronger. You'll become the hero you were meant to be. So, chosen one, are you ready to embrace your responsibility? The world is waiting. What will you do with the power you've been given? Picture yourself walking a tightrope. Below you, a vast chasm. Above, the weight of the world on your shoulders. One misstep, and it all comes crashing down. This is the life of a chosen one, a constant balancing act. On one side, your destiny calls. It's a siren song, urging you to push harder, go further, sacrifice everything for the greater good. On the other, the simple joys of life beckon. Friends, family, laughter, love, all the things that make us human. You might think you need to choose. That being a hero means giving up on being a person. But here's the secret. True strength comes from finding harmony between the two. Think of your life as a symphony. Each aspect, your mission, your relationships, your personal growth, is an instrument. Played alone, they make noise. But together, they create music that can move mountains. Some days, the hero's call will be louder. You'll find yourself working late, missing dinners, pushing your limits. Other days, you'll need to step back, to remember why you're fighting in the first place. Both are okay. Both are necessary. This balance extends to your power too. Imagine your abilities as a roaring fire. Uncontrolled, it can destroy everything in its path. But properly managed, it provides warmth, light, hope to those around you. The challenge is to harness your power without being consumed by it, to remain grounded even as you soar to great heights. It's about being a hero without forgetting to be human. There will be times when you feel like you're failing at everything, when the tightrope seems impossibly thin. In those moments, take a breath. Remember that balance isn't about being perfect. It's about adjusting, adapting, finding your center again and again. So, chosen one, are you ready to master the art of balance, to weave the threads of destiny and normalcy into a tapestry of extraordinary life? The world needs heroes, yes, but it also needs people who remember what they're fighting for. Can you be both? The journey of a chosen one is filled with trials, each battle shaping you into the hero you're destined to become. These challenges aren't just obstacles. They're opportunities for growth, for proving your worth, for changing the world. As you face each battle, remember, you were chosen for a reason. The power to overcome, to inspire, to make a difference, it's all within you. Now go forth and fulfill your destiny.